hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
We will work together to make sure that never again will we allow a handful of people with superior technology to walk into Africa, seize our peoples, and sell them into slavery.
Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the newest Ghanaian.
Take the shackles off my feet. Make I go, make I go. It's a battle with the beast. Take your shield, here we go. Kwame Nkrumah take over. New Africa make over. Let's bow our heads and pray, your Lord. Our Father, help us fight the war. Refuge, 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 na ye chen wo. Refuge, 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 na ye chen wo.
And I think often we can talk at cross purposes around the world about different issues, but yet when it comes to the UK and Ghana, no one understands the UK better than Brit Ghanaians. No one understands Ghana and the connections between the UK and Ghana better than those people who have a foot, in many cases literally, often on the BA flight back and forward, a foot literally in both countries. I extend that kind of view and that welcome to diasporans of every part of the world that are here today. I know many of our US friends are here today as well. For me, it's about understanding and it's about building a stronger and better future. But we genuinely look forward to beyond return. How do we build with you, Mr. President, and your team beyond this to make sure that all of the good work that has been done, all of the huge effort to get to this point is doubled down in the years ahead? Please expect that the British High Commission and all of our team are 100% behind this. We are very keen to engage further, to do more, both on a one-to-one basis with many of you and more as an institution as well.
15 months ago, on the 28th September 2018, at the Washington Press Club in Washington, D.C., capital of the United States of America, in front of the Congressional Black Caucus of the United States Congress, I proclaimed 2019 as the year of return, commemorating the 400th anniversary of the time when the first 20 West African slaves were brought to the Commonwealth of Virginia, which subsequently became part of the United States of America, thereby initiating one of the most unfortunate and barbaric episodes of human history, the transatlantic slave trade. With 75% of the slave dungeons built on the west coast of Africa, through which the slaves were transported, located in Ghana, we believed we had a responsibility to extend a hand of welcome back home to Africans in the diaspora. It was our hope that the year of return would be a joyful and learning experience all round for all of us on the continent and our kith and kin from the diaspora, especially in affirming our determination that never again should the African peoples permit themselves to be subjected to such dehumanizing conditions, sold into slavery, and have their freedoms curtailed. As we draw the curtains on this bold initiative, we should now look beyond the return and build on the dividends chalked. The time has come to engage Africans in the diaspora and all persons of African descent more positively in areas such as trade and investment cooperation and skills and knowledge development. The Ghana Tourism Authority, the implementing agency under Ghana's Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, will be in the forefront of bringing all stakeholders together in what will be a focused drive at the empowerment of black people using Ghana as the hub. Let us all remember that the destiny of all black people no matter where they are in the world, is bound up with Africa. We must help make Africa the place for investment, progress, and prosperity, and not from where our youth flee in the hope of accessing the mirage of a better life in Europe or the Americas. That is what Beyond the Return will seek to do, so we can derive maximum dividends from our relations with the diaspora in mutually beneficial cooperation and as partners for shared growth and development. History tells us of the positive impact of diasporan communities on the growth and development of countries through increased trade activities, rising investments, and the transfer of skills and knowledge. That is why I am excited and keen on this initiative, this new initiative of Beyond the Return, and the renewed enthusiasm around building Africa together. Let us imbibe in ourselves a deep consciousness and understanding of the goals and history of the African peoples. The second half of the 20th century witnessed a great blow for human freedom and progress when the African peoples, in the wake of Ghana's shining example, liberated themselves from the colonial and imperialist yoke and the racist ideology of apartheid, and emerged as free, independent peoples to construct new nations of hope and advancement. The first half of the 21st century should consolidate this development and see the growth of modern, prosperous, technologically advanced nations within a united Africa, which would make a reality of the dream of the 21st century as the African century, and bring dignity and respect to black people all over the world. Thank you once again to all those whose contributions in diverse ways helped in making the Year of Return a success. And on this occasion, let me extend a special thanks to the British High Commission for its contribution to the organization of this event. Mr. High Commissioner Ayuko, and let me say a big akwaba, a word of welcome to all of you. May God bless Mother Africa, black people everywhere, and us all. And may God bless our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong. I thank you.